Is food safety, and we're very pleased to have our Chief Operating Officer, Garrett Day, here to speak to you today and address your concerns regarding the issue of food safety. Garrett?
Garrett, I have a question. How does the culture of a population or their economic status affect their beliefs and practices related to food safety?
Well, in a more developed country like the United States, we would expect to have pretty strict regulations on where food comes from. We wouldn't expect to buy meat from the grocery store and have it be tainted with disease or something that we wouldn't want. In terms of less developed countries, they could get their water from a stream. They may not have food regulations at all. They might slaughter their own animals so they could have their own ritual or religious beliefs about food safety.
Is food safer in America?
I would say that I hope so. I mean, because we have the ability to make our food safe, but we still hear about E. coli, salmonella in food. But I think with the regulations we have, we do what we can to make our food as safe as possible. But when it comes to large-scale farming operations, people are standing ankle deep in blood all day. We make it as safe as possible, I think, with humane slaughter techniques.
Who is to blame for these recalls if we believe that American foods is safe?
Factories are to blame because these people are just in there trying to make a profit, I feel. And if we could still get our meat from local butchers like we probably did 40 years ago when there were half as many or twice as many local butchers compared to now when most of our food comes from 4 or 5 large corporations that dominate the market. I think our food would be safer if we got it from a butcher that we know down the street.
Could you name those 4 or 5 corporations?
There's Purdue. Tyson is a large chicken producer. In terms of beef, I'm not really sure.
Why do you believe food safety is so important in America?
I believe it's important because, first of all, I'd like to know where my food comes from. But again, it's hard because our system is dominated by large farms. I think food safety is important because I don't want to buy some celery sticks at the grocery store or a jar of peanut butter and have to be concerned about eating it and be concerned about, am I about to get disease from this, you know? I think we have the opportunity to eat safe food, so that's why I think food safety is important.
Garrett, wouldn't a larger corporation have the resources and manpower in order to ensure that they meet all the safety regulations and be done in a more secure and inspected environment than perhaps a local small producer of 2 or 3 cows, 1 pig, 2 chickens?
I'd say that they would have the availability of more resources, but when you're slaughtering 100, 200 cattle a day, I think there's a greater chance of disease leaching the meat than if the butcher down the street slaughtered 2 calves that he grew himself, was grass-fed, and actually knew what the animal went through.
Thank you.